And here we are. Welcome to the monastery. Now, the downstairs of the monastery, I don't think there is a level requirement to enter, but we have these lovely level 5 monks, the highest combat level monster I can currently fight. I just hit a 7 on them, the highest I've ever hit on this account. Got to do some more of that, of course. How do I get further into the monastery? Can I join your order? Okay, I guess I've now joined. So I am now permitted upstairs, which is notable because this is where the monk set is. So I can go ahead and get this sick upgrade. Gives me a prayer bonus, so I'll keep it. I also currently have this clue scroll, search the bookcase in the monastery, so we can go ahead and see what that next stage is like. And Brother Jared, I'll come back for that. Brother Jared right here has the skill cape, so I could potentially get the prayer skill cape. Doesn't seem super likely, but, you know. There's also an altar up here, so I can start flicking prayer if I want, and then restore it. Alright. For another clue, the likelihood of this being a guild step is almost 0, but Blue Moon Inn. Unfortunately, I cannot complete that, so I can finally get rid of one item. You know, this method is both horrible and, like, weirdly therapeutic. Because I don't actually play the game, right? I just log in, and then rake a little bit, get some weed. And this isn't even accurate, because if your inventory's full, the weeds just vanish. They don't appear on the ground. I guess they just assume you don't want them. So this is not an accurate count. If you want an accurate count, you can do the math. But it's been 7 days. I got to the Champions Guild on Saturday. It's now Friday, having wrapped a whole week around. So as you can see, I'm maintaining about 500 experience a day, and it's still, it's 5 p.m. on Friday, so I could potentially get some more experience today, but I think I'm satisfied with my incremental progress. 500 a day seems like a reasonable target to set, given that I do have to like live the rest of my life. I can't just rake. I've been thinking about what else I want to do, and it's interesting. There's actually a few other angles that I could take. So angle number 1, I could continue to kill chickens with the intent of getting clue scrolls, acquiring more feathers for eventual fletching training, you know, chicken stuff. Option B, I could world hop frantically trying to find imps, like that little guy, within the Champions Guild. I could kill them. I could also potentially look for them up at the monastery, although I think that my chances are probably a little better here, because I've actually come across 2 imps inside, despite making no effort to find them, and there's always one walking around this area. Option 3, I can go back to the fishing guild, kill the man that's in there. Killing the man will get me more herbs for eventual herb lore levels, more runes for the enormous magic grind that I have upcoming. I could also go to the monastery and kill the monks there. They are my best combat training method, so if I just wanted to build towards getting into the Warriors Guild, which is quite a distance away, I could go there. So decisions. I just managed to like autopilot click through it, but I just got 7 herb lore by cleaning this squam. So, making steady progress. There is my second full inventory of herbs since I switched back over to killing men. The experience is, you know, terrible, but I'm still almost 15% of the way towards my goal, so making pathetic but existent progress. 45 attack, training up on some chickens while waiting for my run to recharge. Okay, so I'm up here in the monastery doing some AFK training, and it's actually very easy to find imps here. I already killed one in this little section before I was recording, got a tinderbox from him, but it shouldn't be that actually difficult for me to... Wow, okay, blue wizard hat. I'm gonna call that an upgrade. I can always retrieve my bronze helm if I want it. the imp's head is not so useful. But yeah, it actually should not be difficult. I think he spawned somewhere around here. If there's actually a respawn right here, then it will be very easy for me to farm him. But I'm editing a video, so I wanted a slightly more AFK training method. 16% of the way to 65 attack. Right, come on. Daddy needs a new chef's hat. I actually just saw another imp walk in over here. So I get 2 shots. A bucket. Don't think it's helpful. I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. Let's see what this guy can give me. These imps have really added a whole new dimension to training at the monastery. I like it. Ball of wool. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything with either of these for right now. You know, most of my raking is actually done on mobile, but this time I wanted us all to be here for this. Farming. Entirely by raking a single bush patch. I was so zoned out, didn't even see it was approaching, but I just hit 50 attack. So I think for the time being, I'll switch back over onto some strength training. I'm going to leave defense where it is, because right now I'm just trying to get into the Champions Guild. I'm not actually fighting anything difficult. I mean, I kill ducks, men, chicken, and monks. It's not exactly top-level monsters. There it is. Excellent. Now I can access the Chef's Guild, which should give me access to some improved cooking training methods. I don't actually think it gives me much else. Access to some herblore secondaries for what it's worth, but I have exactly 800 herblore experience, and I am 1 experience away from 8 herblore. Well, it's been a little while since I actually got this chef's hat, but I've been waiting off on going to the guild. Haven't had a good time to just sit down and play the game, so I've just been AFKing weeds as before, getting close to 6,000. As you can see, I'm almost 10% of the way to my goal. So let me go ahead and put all this stuff away. Alright, now that's all away. Let's go ahead and make our way over to the Cook's Guild. We can have a look inside, see what's up there. I also have done a little bit of research in the off time, and I've decided that I'm going to be dropping these bolts. I don't really know of a way to actually utilize them. I don't think I'll be able to get a crossbow until, like, Lucky Implings or something stupid, so I don't think they're worth taking up an inventory slot for that entire time, so goodbye, 2,500 bronze bolts. The good news is, of course, that frees up some additional inventory. But this is our first time stepping inside the Cook's Guild. One of the mini capes that I would potentially be able to buy sells red berry, meat, apple, garden, fish. He'll buy the others. So obviously the garden pie is the real winner from this shop. because when you eat a garden pie, it boosts you 3 farming levels, and you can use that to get inside the guild. Up here we have a pie dish, a cake tin, a bowl, some ranges, can churn dairy, I have cooking apples, many useful items. And up on the top level we have jug, pot, apple, and grape. So I think it actually is my best method of training cooking to collect the pots and grapes and then make wines. Okay, I have gotten all of my jugs. Looks like they will all autofill, thankfully. And now... oh, I need 35! That's pretty funny. Yeah, that makes sense. While getting some chicken to cook up the level needed for wines, I also got 45 strength. Okay, that did not take much time at all, even with my kind of sloppy method of just killing chickens. I wanted to stay close by the patch so I could still rake it. It probably would have been faster to go and fish and then cook my catch, but like I said, not a lot of levels anyway. Alright, we're back. Now I actually have the 35 cooking. Let's see what this wine looks like. Cute little animation. Get all the jugs made. Wait for the XP drop. 1,000. So I guess I made 5 successfully. Not a bad ratio. But the experience rate is not terrible given how low level I am. And now that I've hit 40, I think I can just train on lobsters in the fishing guild and also train my fishing up a little passively, get some money when I sell them. 40 cooking. This is not the most useful guild, I'll be honest. I mean, the pie is nice. There's the wheat field back here, which will get me to Puro once I've lamped to 17, which is an infinite distance away. But for the time being, I think I'm done here. 40 is a good milestone to hit, since now I can cook lobsters. So let's go back to Raking Simulator 2019. I came to the fishing guild because I decided it's time to get some more easy total levels. So I just fished up a full inventory of raw lobster, gonna use them on the range, keep doing this until I have a bunch of cooked lobster, and then I will go and begin my thieving training on the man. I also wanted to show off, here's Renewed, who is a maxed ultimate Ironman. He's actually in the top 10 for total experience. Just casually complimented my account, no big deal. Alright, got a man here. Got an almost full inventory of lobsters. Currently have 0. Oh, I have 9 thieving speed. Oh, for breaking out of the Port Sarim jail. Well, let's just ignore that. Let's start pickpocketing training. Just got 20 thieving. Been at this pretty steadily. Still on the same inventory of lobsters. I haven't gone through a full inventory. So training up my combat stats, getting a little bit higher health before I started this grind does seem to have paid off. I can't imagine having done this with 10 health. That would not have been cute. There's not really much of a point for me getting thieving up yet. Once I have access to the farming guild, of course, I'll be able to thieve the master farmer if I have sufficiently high. I think it's 38. But I figure I may as well train it now to get my total level up, since random event rewards are based on total level. So we're going to go ahead to at least 38. It's frankly a very slow method, and even at 20 he still catches me pretty regularly. But we'll see how much I can stand. Also, been logged in for almost 2 hours, haven't gotten a single random event. The random luck on this account has been pretty bad so far. Okay, holy shit. I was gonna, shout out this guy, because he asked me about my YouTube, and I was telling him, and he's like, man, you actually make high-quality vids. And then, a second later, I get the heron. Wow. That's pretty crazy, actually. Jeez, I did not honestly expect it. Like, earlier I was joking that, I might get the raccoon while thieving this man, but... oh my god, man, the iron luck is real.